Good afternoon, Facebook family. It's Dr. Julie Browns from Performance Chiropractic, and as you can see, I am hot and sweaty. I have been running at one of my most favorite places, the Brown Bridge Quiet Area, and you can see the river down there. And so my reprogramming is that I love to run up the stairs. It's my most favorite thing of this whole run, and if you can hear the little bit of sarcasm in there, you are correct. So I am really working on reprogramming my mind to look forward to when I'm on my way back, when I have to go up the stairs or up the path, whichever direction I go, to love that. So I want to give you just a few hints and thoughts on road running versus trail running. The advantage of running on trails is it's softer underfoot, there's more give to it, and the terrain varies, so you have to be more careful when you're running on trails because there's roots that you have to look out for. So when you're running, you want to not look right down because that obviously puts stress and strain on your neck. You want to just keep your gaze forward, and you want to lift your legs up maybe a little bit higher than you normally would so that you can land softer with your whole foot compared to what you wouldn't normally maybe do on the road, and that will stabilize you as you land, as your foot lands on the trail. The beauty of being on a trail is unbelievable. My dog loves it. She comes out here, she starts crying with joy and whining at the door to get in the car when we get ready to go. Road running has some different advantages maybe. One is that you don't have to worry so much about where your foot lands, but the one thing to really pay attention to is when you're running on a road, it has an arch in the middle. So that can be really hard on your body if that's all you do. It's much harder for your footfall when you land on the hard surface of a road, and you will be, even though it doesn't really appear that way necessarily when you're running, but because you always want to run into traffic so that you can see what's coming. You'll be doing the same going on the way back, so your angle will always be the same, and that can over time be really hard for your joints. I didn't mention in my comments, the other thing to think about is if you run on a treadmill, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, that's the worst thing in the world. The one nice thing about, or a couple of nice things about a treadmill is it has a really nice soft landing surface. The tread that you feel there has a nice give to it, and it's mindless. You can just set it, you can listen to a book, you can just let your thoughts roll, whatever you want, but you know exactly how far and how fast you've gone. You can change the angle, so it's kind of a nice switch up. I don't mind running as much on a treadmill as I used to, but my preferred running surface is definitely the trail. So take care of your body, make sure you're well aligned. If your spine is not aligned, that will also set you up for injuries. So make sure that you get checked, make sure that you are well adjusted, and then make sure that you have good shoes when you're running. So those are a couple of tips and thoughts on trail versus road running. The same goes for when you're biking. If you are a off-road biker, it can be treacherous because you get going fast and there's roots to contend with, but you have a varied surface that creates more movement versus when you're biking on a road. Even there, you will be more leaning in one direction versus the other. So this is Dr. Julie Browns from Performance Chiropractic, wishing you a phenomenal last day of Cherry Fest. If you ran in the Cherry Fest race this morning, kudos to you. Post below what you did and what race you participated in. I know we have lots of people from our office that did it, and we're so very proud of you and proud to be part of your journey. Have a fantastic Saturday.